This time of year is the season of giving, and whatever holiday you might celebrate, well, we think there's a good shot that you might still need to buy somebody a gift. And if that person is an automotive enthusiast, well, we here at TFL have come up with just the list for you, because today we're going to be going through the top 10 automotive gifts for the automotive enthusiast in your life. Now, before we get started on this list, I want to bring out 3 big points. Number 1, none of these products are sponsors of TFL. These are just products that I have picked out from the internet, and I've provided links to all of these different products in the description below. You can go down there, click on them if you decide you like them and want to buy them for your families. The other thing I have to point out is that this list is organized in ascending price order. So cheapest to most expensive. And then the last thing before we get started, there is a bonus which you're going to have to stick around for at the end of this video. Number 10 are some rubber floor mat coasters for $13.60. This one is on the low end of the budget spectrum. I figured this could be like a good stocking stuffer or a good present for Hanukkah, who knows. But I think it's really cool to have something that's automotive themed that you can also use to protect your table, whatever you want to do with it. Now, it's not just rubber floor mats that you can get. I've seen a bunch of automotive themed coasters. There's like some rubber, rally, mud flaps, stuff like that. I think it's a really fun option that's functional, but also shows that you love cars. Next up at number 9 is a product called the Drive Bin. It costs $14.97 right now on Amazon, and what it is essentially an automotive trash can. Now, I like to keep my car very clean, especially on the inside. I don't like to have to put trash anywhere that I don't want it to go. So why not get yourself or one of your loved ones a trash bin that's specifically designed for your car? It's waterproof, it comes with different trash bags and some little clips so you can clip it wherever you want in your car. And I just think it's a great way to keep your car clean and have a place to put your trash. Number 8 on my list is a Bluetooth tape deck adapter for about $20 once again on Amazon. Now, this is super cool because cars had tape decks pretty much all the way up through the mid-2000s. Our 2004 Land Rover Discovery has one. Andre's 2002 Volkswagen Golf has one. My parents' old Range Rover has one. A lot of people have cars with a tape deck, but if you like to play your own music in the car, it can be kind of difficult to do that through the little cassette reader. Now, there are options with wires, but this one is Bluetooth. You hook up your phone and you can play your tunes in your car. Before we move on to number 7, I want to give a special shout out to the December issue of Automobile magazine that helped inspire this list. And by the way, number 7 on this list is a Qi wireless charging mount for your cell phone. You can find a bunch of different versions of this, but there's a good one on Amazon for $32.99. I have a Google Pixel 3 XL, which has a glass back that means it can be charged wirelessly. Now, there's a lot of new cars that have come out with wireless charging pads already built in, which is a super cool feature, and I have to say it's one of my favorite new features on new cars these days. But not a lot of cars, even from 5 years ago, had wireless charging pads already built into them. So what's cool about this is that not only do you have a place to wirelessly charge your phone inside your car, but there's ones that clip right into your air conditioning vents. So if you use your phone for navigation, use your phone for playing music, you can set it right up on your dashboard and be charging it at the same time, all while using 0 wires. It's a great world we live in these days. Number 6 on our list is Trackside Art. Now, there's this really cool website I found called Linear Edge that does these really cool laser cut wood sculptures that look like racetracks. Now, my mom actually got me one of these for Christmas a couple of years ago, and ever since I've had it, I thought it was one of the most awesome gifts I've ever received. I was very lucky to go to the Nürburgring a couple years ago and drive on the track, and that place holds a very special place in my heart. What better way to show people my love for the Nürburgring than to hang it on my wall in laser cut accuracy? Now, there's a bunch of different racetracks you can pick from on their website. You can get the wooden sculptures or you can get different posters, whatever you want. The price range for these is anywhere from starting at around $100, but they go up past $200, and I saw on their website as well, there's an option for a custom racetrack. So if your racetrack or your home racetrack isn't listed on their website, you can submit a design to them and they'll custom cut one just for you. I think it's a really cool item to show off your love for cars and your love for fine art. We're getting through the list, and at number 5 is an OBD2 Logger, specifically the one from a brand called Automotive. Now this costs $130, and what it is a little OBD2 reader that plugs right into your OBD2 port. Now this one is a Bluetooth system that connects to your phone, and it can tell you a whole bunch of information about your car. Obviously we know that the OBD2 port can be used to access a lot of information for emissions testing, stuff like that, but now you can gain access to that information through your smartphone, which is super helpful. Some other cool things it can do is, well, if you get into an accident, it has SOS support to make sure that emergency responders can get to your car and help you be safe. Number 4 is a Bluetooth tire pressure monitor, which is a really useful thing to have. This one costs about $150. Now a lot of you are probably thinking, okay, well my car already has some tire pressure monitoring sensors built into the tires, but if your car is slightly older and you don't have that, this might be a super useful tool in a number of different scenarios. Of course, for those of you who like to do stuff like hypermiling, tire pressure is very useful if you want to get the best gas mileage out of your car. Or maybe a more practical use of this would be off-roading. We love to go off-roading here in the mountains in Colorado, and in doing so we have to air down our tires quite a bit to make sure that they get enough contact patch, give us more grip off-road. You know the deal. But the point is, these are a great tool because you can use your smartphone. It connects through Bluetooth to your smartphone to see exactly what sort of tire pressure you have going on at each wheel. They screw on these little caps straight to your regular old tire valves. You don't have to change anything but put on these new caps, and then you can see exactly what tire pressure is in each wheel. Number 3 on my list is something called the Hand Presso. It costs about $200, and I know what you're thinking, Mike, what the heck is a hand presso? Well, I'll tell you exactly what it is. This is a portable coffee maker. It plugs right into your 12-volt outlet in your car, and you can use it to make coffee pretty much anywhere. If you're like me, you probably stay up a little too late at night, you wake up a little too late in the morning, and you're usually a little tired when you get to work. But if you have the Hand Presso, you can make yourself a good old-fashioned cup of joe on your way to work, and you won't be so sleepy in the mornings, especially in the winter when it's dark and scary outside. We're down to number 2, and our budget has gone up a little bit more once again. This is the Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron, and it costs $350, but what you get for that price is one of the coolest models of the Bugatti Chiron that exists out there, and better yet, you can build it yourself with your friends, with your kids. Andre is a big fan of Legos because he and his son love to build them together. So, while I'm not going to buy Andre the Lego Chiron because it's really expensive, you guys could go ahead and buy yourselves or your loved ones the Lego Chiron, so you have tons of Lego building fun to partake in over the holiday season. Plus, it's blue, it's big, and it's really cool. Number 1 on my list of automotive themed holiday gifts is none other than the Hellcrate engine. It costs $20,020, which is quite a bit of money. I have to admit this one is maybe a little on the joking side of things, but nonetheless you can actually buy the 6.2 liter supercharged V8 straight from Mopar. It makes 707 horsepower just like it does in the Hellcat, and 650 pound-feet of torque. I did a little bit of math to see what the dollar amount per horsepower is. If you're curious, you pay $28.32 per horsepower. Not too bad if you ask me. Now there are some caveats to this one actually, because $20,020 just gets you the engine itself, but you also need probably a transmission and a wiring harness. To pay for those things, well, the transmission is about $5,000. The wiring harness is another about $3,000. So you're gonna be in somewhere in the high $20,000 range just for the engine, the wiring, and the transmission. But if you have someone with a project car that you want to give a little extra oomph in the horsepower department, why not go for the Hellcrate engine and, well, give your loved ones or family members some burnouts for the holidays. All right, it's time for our bonus. I made you wait, and you ready? Here it is. Okay, there it is. Some TFL swag. Why don't you go ahead and, well, you can support our channel and give your loved ones some awesome TFL t-shirts, hats, coffee mugs, bumper stickers, whatever you want. Here, let me show you. We have some hats right here. Of course, we have our TFL trucker hats signed by the team. Send us an email if you want these, and they cost about $50 is what we're asking for them. But we have more than just hats. We have t-shirts on Teespring, and to get to those, there's gonna be a little link right below. You can see all the t-shirts. You just click on one of those, pick out your size, pick out which one you want, and you get yourself some TFL swag. We had to do a not so humble plug for our own merch because we love to share our brand with you guys, and we also want to say exactly how much we appreciate all your support, especially during the holiday season. There you go, guys. These are our top 10 automotive gift ideas for the automotive enthusiast in your life. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I'll include a link to where you can buy each one of these products in the description down below, because if you're interested, we want you to be able to go out and find exactly where to buy them. I hope you guys like this video. Drop a comment down below and tell us which gift you're going to be buying for your loved ones this holiday season. And of course, be sure to come back to tflcar.com for the latest news, views, real world reviews, and top 10 automotive gift ideas. Happy holidays, everybody. We hope you enjoy your holiday season. Spend some good time with family, drink some hot cocoa, wear your non-denominational holiday hats, and enjoy the fire by your non-denominational holiday trees.